What is up? What is up, YouTube? Got a smoker for y'all, man. This Jay-Z stuff, man. Hey, I can't wait. I'm praying. I'm just praying that the court system makes Jay-Z take the test. I don't care I don't even care if you are the father or if you are not the father. I'm not concerned with that. I don't even care. I'm hoping that this gentleman, Ramir, can get some closure. You feel me? I mean, think about it. That's fair is fair. I'm hoping that, I'm hoping that Jay-Z is the dad. So that'll be like, the whole world be spinning around, right? But I just want him to get some closure in his life and say, boom, he found his dad. What I don't understand is, why is the court system helping Jay-Z for so long? Why? How in the heck can somebody duck? I bet you any amount of money I should go try to get somebody pregnant just so I can say, let me see how long I can duck this DNA test. I bet you they had me up in there peeing in the cup in a week. Man, if it was one of us in a week, Mr. Cross, they would probably yank your tail up, put some cuffs on you, and sit you in a bathroom in 2UP. Oh my God, man. Anyway, that's crazy, man. How, you know what? I need a picker up. I was going to play that one a little longer too, man. I like this. I can't believe some of this stuff, man. I can't believe what's going on in this world. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. This is a song off of Uncle Mike's album. My album is dropping August the 1st, which is 1 week and 1 day, y'all. August the 1st. We got to do a lot of work, man. We supposed to be doing some promotions for it and everything. Like I know what I'm doing. I just know how to do music. So this is coming off the album. This is my favorite song off the album. Check it out. Playing it off my own website. I can't believe Diddy locked in a cell, tunnels under his house, and he can't make bail. Neighbors scared stiff, won't retrieve they ball. If it bounce over Diddy gate, they don't call. Ain't no doorbell ringing, ain't no fence climbing. They say the devil dance quiet when the stars are lining. Talk in the street about basements with scream, where the silence too loud and the truth still bleed. Lawyer walks off, said the case too thick. Even his mama on IV drip, sick, trying to detox demon while praying on lies. But you can't cleanse blood when it drips from the sky.
Lawyers will argue today that Sean Combs deserves some special treatment. They're hoping to get him out from behind bars as quickly as possible. This morning, the case against Sean Combs returns to court following the split verdict.
I can't believe I saw the twins in the pews, eyes wide shut, trying to dodge daddy's snooze. Courtroom silence when they walking slow. I felt the shame hit the floor like a soul on the go. They say he comfy now. Sheets folded neat, other inmates doing favors just to eat. He's still moving like a mobile with a plan, but God don't blink, the karma hits like a fan. Cases dropping daily, names ain't redacted. One brave soul said, nah, I ain't asking. I'm not anonymous, I'm proud with the pen. Said you're gonna remember this truth again and again.
We are just getting started. We're gonna win, and we're not gonna stop until he walks out of prison, a free man to his family. The defense argues there are exceptional circumstances.
I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe Diddy was found not guilty, but the vibe in the room still felt filthy. Face to face, I ain't flinch or shake. I told him what you did to that girl was a damn disgrace. I can't believe. That's Uncle Mike's favorite song right there on the album. I can't believe. This is my sign. The peace sign. 2 peace signs. We need more than one peace sign in this world. We need two peace signs. And if you put them together, it shows an arrow. I see an arrow. I don't know if y'all see an arrow going up. We need peace on both sides. Everything in this world is there up, there's a down, there's a good and a bad. Negative and positive. We need peace. We need peace on both sides of the spectrum. We need peace on both sides. That's going to be my symbol. If y'all roll with me, y'all probably roll with that symbol. So mad at this world. Look at this. Here we go. Anyway, thank everybody, man, for supporting Uncle Mike. Thank everybody for supporting the album. When it comes out, we're going to be putting links up where you can stream it, run them streams up, download it, go to Amazon and purchase it and all that type of stuff. I don't know. You know, help a brother. Help me to help you. Who know how to market and promote? Who know how to sell an album? Nobody. But everybody want to tell me what to do. Everybody want to tell me what to do on my YouTube channel. Tell me what to do to get this thing moving. Anyway, tell me to hurry up. Ain't nobody will hear your music. Well, take your tail somewhere else, like Big Ticket say. Shout out to Big Ticket. Shout out to Tisha Tales. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. And shout out to everybody else you don't like. Stop hating people. Start loving each other. God damn, you can name more people you can hate than you can love. Shout out to Rihanna. Hey, girl, how you doing? How you doing? Anyway, Rihanna exposes beef with Cassie. What? I can't believe. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Let's check this bad boy. Yeah.
Say what now? Not Rihanna knew about Diddy and Cassie's freak-offs and even sent them inspirations on what to do during the freak-offs? Baby, y'all better grab a chair for this one because I'm about to leave you gagged and shook with this tea. Word on the streets is Jay-Z was messing with Rihanna when she was just 17. And after he was done with her, he passed her on to Diddy to have freak-offs. Oh, but it gets even crazier. Get this. Diddy apparently didn't just freak off with Rihanna and give her STDs, which she also later gave to Chris Brown. He made her get nasty with him and Cassie. And at some point, Cassie got jealous and started trying to be like Rihanna, so Diddy wouldn't feel the need to include Rihanna anymore. According to Jaguar Wright, Chris Brown lost his mind when he found out about this, and that's why he put his hands on Ree back in the day. Whoa, damn. When I tell you this industry is just one big stage for exchanging bodily fluids, I'm not even trying to be funny. These people are here taking turns with each other, and the STDs are swimming with them as well. And if y'all remember, there were rumors going around back in the day that Jay-Z allegedly manipulated into a sugar daddy, sugar baby relationship with Rihanna before signing her to Def Jam. This tea was spilled by her publicist at the time, and he claimed that Jay promised to give her a record deal. Meaning at the time, Rihanna was still an immigrant and Jay was the president of Def Jam, so he had the power to either make or break Rihanna's career, and Rihanna needed the platform to get her career rolling so she could stay in the U.S., so she had no choice to allow him to have his way with her. It got worse when Rihanna herself admitted to Jay-Z locking her up in his office till 3 a.m. in the morning. Against her will to sign that record deal. Rihanna spilled the tea about this during an interview with Tyra Banks, and people are convinced till this day that Tyra brought it up because she had heard about what Jay did and wanted Rihanna herself to expose him on national television. Rihanna was visibly uncomfortable and tried her best not to give too much information on what happened, but Tyra kept pushing it. Take a look at this and judge for yourself.
Tell me about your audition with Jay-Z. Tell me what he said to you. A really good audition. Yes. But before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming. And you had to sing a cappella for him? Yes, I had to sing. I sang Pon de Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time. Yeah. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you. Oh, yes. He said, we don't sing songs here. We sing artists. And there was this little pause. And I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief. But then he said something about a window and a door or something. Oh, then he said, he did it one more. I did a lot of homework on you, this lady. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal signed or through this window, and we're on the 29th floor. So you was like, where's the pen? Where's the paper? I'm signing. Yeah. And I'm sure working with Jay-Z, you've met Beyonce. That's right. How was it like meeting her? I could not speak. Really? Really. That's someone I really looked up to for a long time. And it was after one of my showcases, and he was introducing me to everyone from the label. Then he finally said, okay, one more person. And there she was. And I could not speak.
Now, here's where it gets real shady. People believe the only reason this whole story got swept under the rug is because Jay-Z used his power to make it disappear real quick before it blew up. And get this, the publicist who originally spilled the tea suddenly popped back up talking about oh no, it was all just a PR stunt. I was desperate to help push Pawn to replay. Boy, bye. No one believed any of that at all. It genuinely sounded like he got that hush money or a phone call from Roc Nation. And he said at the time, I was reckless and I didn't think it was going to work. I was just throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what would stick. But as I said, people didn't believe this at all because they felt like Jay threatened the publicist to take back everything he said. These rumors got even worse when Jaguar Wright stepped into the chat and revealed that Jay-Z gave Rihanna a STD, which she also ended up giving to Chris Brown.
I never signed no paperwork.
Okay, you never signed no paperwork.
I just didn't want to put my family's life on the line.
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown. Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed to the death.
Now, this is where Jaguar Wright came in and made things even worse because she claimed that apart from Jay messing with Rihanna, he passed her on to Diddy to have freak-offs with her. And that's how she ended up getting an STI. Apparently, Chris knew Jay was hooking up with Rihanna, but him passing her to Diddy and getting infected with herpes was where he drew the line.
How long are you guys going to hold on to Chris Brown and beating Rihanna? You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how the you know what I mean? Like, people don't understand what happened that night.
It ain't funny. I'm just laughing at this
and
guy with his
Jay-Z
my.
Worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now.
Damn, my bad, y'all. I'm just laughing at his my.
Beating Rihanna, you know what I'm saying?
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes.
Ooh, my.
Like, how you know what I mean? Like people don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that night. Now, Rihanna was only 14, 15 when he started with her and signed to the Def Jam. It's clear to say that the herpes that she had came from the person she had been most involved with, and that was Sean Carter. So here it is. Chris Brown has his first herpes outbreak from a celebrity girlfriend who he was set up with, and it was supposed to be this and it was supposed to be that, and he was there so people wouldn't pay attention to the fact that she was f***ing Jay-Z. Underage.
Oh, my.
Jay-Z gave her the herpes that she gave to Chris Brown.
Now, according to Jaguar Wright, and y'all know she doesn't hold nothing back, she said the real reason Chris put his hands on Rihanna that night was because he found out she gave him herpes. Allegedly, that's what set him off. But wait, it gets even nastier. She also claims that Chris pulled up to Clive Davis's house to confront Rihanna about it, and that's when he caught her in the act with somebody else's manhood in her mouth. She was allegedly on her knees, sucking it down, if you know what I mean.
First night, when he had that outbreak and he busted into Clive Davis's house and said, where the f*** is this dirty b*** at? I can't fault him for that. He had this is beautiful. Oh, wonderful. Chris Brown, she didn't ruin him. She ruined him at 19 years old. He's got the Jay-Z herpes.
Oh.
And it's unfair. Because now that's a part of his story. And Rihanna ain't innocent. Because she was in there giving that job in the coat closet when Chris Brown came in. He said, always sucking something. Then he said, I'm done with you. And he stormed out of Clive Davis's house, got into his very expensive car, and Rihanna chased after him. She gets in the car and started fighting on him because he embarrassed her for calling her a fucking whore and saying in front of everybody that she gave him the herpes at Clive Davis's house the night before the Grammys. She in the car trying to fuck him up. They're speeding on the Pacific Coast Highway, and you know Pacific Coast Highway, very steep. She could have killed the both of them fighting him while he was trying to just get the away from her. Because Lord knows he couldn't get away from the herpes.
Oh, man, that's...
And he hit her back. Calm down.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
And all of this is happening while he's doing damn near 100 miles per hour in a sports car on Pacific Coast Highway while he's still trying to register that he is beautiful Chris Brown and his now trash at 19. Because he got set up with a that was who gave her herpes. And that's what happened. And people wonder why I speak up for Chris Brown. That's why. And if I'm lying, all of them can sue me, even you, Riri.
Jaguar also said Jay and Rihanna decided to switch up the whole story and give a different account of what happened so the truth wouldn't be exposed.
And then they sat there and Jay-Z and them get on the radio and they talk about that little boy. And then they put together that whole fucking sham and then have him arrested on the red carpet just to make sure America fucking hated him for defending himself against that crazy. I mean, she's pure, and she has all of my respect when it comes to the whole game.
Ooh.
But you ruined Chris Brown's life, and you knew you ruined his life, and the only reason you did it was because your Jay-Z told you to. So,
who got arrested on the red carpet? Chris Brown got arrested? Y'all let me know in the comments. You know, Uncle Mike trying to keep up with this stuff. He said it had that guy had him arrested on the red carpet. I think she talking about Chris Brown. That's crazy, man. If that's the case, if they set that up like that for real, oh man, they using the real world as a stage.
Life, and you knew you ruined his life, and the only reason you did it was because your Jay-Z told you to. So that he could cover up the fact that he started you at 14 when he was damn near 30 years old.
And in case you're wondering where Jaguar got all this tea from, she claims she was at the party that night and literally saw the whole go down.
What the happened that night? And I know because I was at the party. It was the last Clive Davis kissed the pinky ring party I ever went to.
Now, when it comes to Rihanna and Cassie, word on the street is after Diddy allegedly got her involved in him and Cassie's freak-offs, she and Cassie's relationship went down the hill. I mean, they were never close friends or anything, but they definitely weren't close after that. In front, some text messages between Diddy were exposed in court, and in those messages, Cassie sent Diddy explicit photos of Rihanna. According to Cassie, Diddy used to make her send him explicit photos of women, and this time he specifically requested for Rihanna. At the time, people didn't know why Diddy would request for Rihanna of all people, but word on the street is it's because she was also involved in the freak-offs, but it doesn't stop there. Cassie's ex-best friend, Brianna Baumgalan, who accused Diddy of holding her at the edge of a balcony, testified in court that she was supposed to start a clothing brand with Cassie back in the day, but because of the beef Cassie was having with Rihanna, the supplier of the clothing line wasn't fully on board with Cassie. It turns out Cassie was using the same supplier Rihanna and Beyonce were using for their brands. And of course, Rihanna and Bey were and still are more profitable people to work with. So he was rocking with Rihanna more. So Cassie wasn't only out here pressed about Diddy allegedly getting with Rihanna. She was also missing out on major bag because of Rihanna. Now, when it comes to Ari, she hasn't responded to any of this mess or even reacted to being brought up in the trial. But people definitely had their thoughts and they didn't hold back. This person said, Jay-Z believes he is above the law. He thinks his money and attorneys can get him out of anything. Another person said, I knew Jaguar was telling the truth after all these.
Shit, so far it's been working. Until he got to take this DNA test, I don't know what in the world going on. But I know one thing, boy, she fine. excuse me, Cassie fine too. I think all women fine. I think they beautiful,
because
man.
of Rihanna. Now, when it comes to Ari, she hasn't responded to any of this mess or even reacted to being brought up in the trial, but people definitely had their thoughts and they didn't hold back. This person said, Jay-Z believes he is above the law. He thinks his money and attorneys can get him out of anything. Another person said, I knew Jaguar was telling the truth after all these years because all those celebrities never filed a defamation lawsuit against Jaguar with everything she has said. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Rihanna beefing with Cassie? And do y'all think she really freaked off with Diddy? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.
Cassie fine. And Rihanna's fine. God dang. Beyonce fine too. I mean, shoot. All that perfect makeup and good dieting and all that stuff make you fine. Oh my God. I was gonna say something, man. I forgot what it was, man. Jay-Z and shoot. Maybe this, oh my God. This is what I was gonna say. Okay, y'all trying to do
of the clothing line.
Y'all trying to do a clothing line. Why you got to use the exact same people? There's so many people in this world is itching that would do a better job than them because they hungry. They trying to get their foot through the door. Yeah, I'd rather work with the underdog. Everybody is, man, what is wrong with y'all? What happened to the originality? The original. If everybody was using the echo, then y'all wouldn't be complaining about my echo. Because everybody use it. Y'all probably, because y'all just get on the bandwagon. What y'all would do is be like, yo, man, where's your echo? If everybody was using it on, reactors and everything. Man, I don't like him. He don't even have no echo. You feel me? That's what everybody get in line instead of doing their own thing. It's stuff like this on Facebook. It's messages. Everybody want change, but don't nobody want to make the change. They want to see change. Does that make sense? Y'all got to be kidding me, man. You got to jump out there sometimes and you got to believe in him. And that's what Uncle Mike did, man. I left my job. You should see everybody I talked to. Man, are you sure? My friends, my family members, people at the job and everything. Man, I'm like, dude, y'all should be proud of me. This is a dream come true. Don't you want to fire the boss? I couldn't wait to fire the boss. Saw my opportunity and said, I'm going to do this. I haven't looked back. Of course, I'm afraid every day. I think about it in the back of my head. But hell, if that's the case, if stuff start going too crooked, you go look through the newspaper or the yellow pages, back in old school, right? Old school. And you go look and call up and get yourself a job if needed. It ain't that hard. You did it once, you can do it again. People are so scared to cut that umbilical cord. People are so scared to let go of that safety net. What is wrong with y'all, man? Don't you want to be free? I do. Because in 7 days, I'm going back to the Philippines for 30 days, man. This is going to be the third time. Or you want to be tied to that job. Uncle Mike, when I come back, Uncle Mike is going to have a plan for you so you can travel and have fun. If you want to change your life, you got to change it. Everybody want to change their life, but don't nobody want to just say, you know what, he right. He did it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I am not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Nowhere near it. I'm just the most honest knife in this drawer. I believe in him, and I would never try to steer anybody wrong. So come on, jump in, man. The water's great. I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell him Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out. My new sign, y'all. Peace.